In this video, we are going to go over the Got It number 2 in lesson 8.4, and it's all about comparing linear functions. We're comparing the rate of change in the initial value of two different functions. So the Got It number 2 says the graph and table show the amount of gasoline in gallons, X, and the total cost in dollars, which is your Y, of gasoline at two gas stations. And they were asking which gas station charges more for gasoline, which is in gallons, and show your work and explain your reasoning. Okay, so here's the part where we have two different functions and they're represented in two different ways. Gas station P is represented as a graph and gas station M is represented as a table of values. And we have to figure out, well, are we looking for the rate of change? Are we looking for the initial value? And here is how you know that you should be finding the rate of change, because it's asking for a rate here. It's how much do they charge for gasoline? All right, so it's the charge per gallon, which is dollars per gallon. That's a rate. So we have to find the rate of change, right? A rate, like it's a ratio that's comparing two different quantities that are in different units. It's dollars per gallon. And here, if you look at our graph, we have the y-axis is dollars and the x-axis is gallons. So you're comparing dollars per gallon. All right, and same thing over here. They're telling you that the gallons is your x value. So let's look at our table of values. And the x is the gallons, the number of gallons of gasoline. And your y in the table, they tell you the total cost in dollars is y. So the cost in dollars is your y values. Okay, so the rate of change, if we find the rate of change, let's find the rate of change of how many dollars per gallon it costs at gas station P. So we have to pick 2 points on our line to find the rate of change between the dollars per gallon. This graph goes through the origin, so we can use 0, 0 as one of our points. All right, and then let's find another clear point on the line. Okay, here's a clear point on the line, right, where the line goes through the grid lines perfectly. Okay, and we need to figure out the rise over the run. All right, look at the scale and the intervals of our graph. Notice along the y-axis, each box on the grid lines is worth 5. It's 5, 10, 15, 20. So the dollars are going up by 5s, but the gallons of gasoline are going by 1s. Each box is worth 1. So it's 1, 2, 3, right? It goes up to 10. So the rise, let's make our triangle. All right, and notice the rise, well, if you're going from 0 down here up to 20, then the rise is 20. And then the run is right there, right? If we look down on our graph, you're going from 0 to 5, right? If this is the run, go down. We're going from 0 to 5, which is 5. Well, 20 divided by 5 is 4, which basically means that this gas station charges $4 per gallon. So gas station P charges $4 per gallon. That's your rate. Okay. And then this next one for the gas station M, let's find the miles per gallon. I'm sorry, the dollars per gallon here. All right, so the rate of change we know is the change in output over the change in input. So let's find the rate of change between the points. So we'll pick these 2 points right here, 5, 19 and 10, 38. Let's find the rate of change between them. If you go from 19 to 38, you're adding 19. And if you're going from 5 to 10, you're adding 5. Okay. So if we put the change in output, which is 19, over the change in input, which is 5, 19 over 5, when you divide that out, is 3.8. All right, and let's check to make sure that the rate of change is constant. All right, so let's check the rate of change between the next two ordered pairs. We have 10, 38 and 15, 57. When you go from 38 to 57, you're adding 19. When you go from 10 to 15, you're adding 5. All right, so we have the same output over input, 19 over 5, so it's 3.8, which is basically saying that gas station M charges $3.80 per gallon. All right, so which gas station charges more per gasoline? It looks like gas station P. Gas station P charges more for gasoline. Right, because 4 is bigger than 3.8. All right, make sure that you have the correct work and the correct answer, and then you can begin the classwork, 8.4 classwork.